Hey, welcome to the Tyler Richardson Show. My name is Tyler Richardson. Joined today with Porter, my guest. Just wanted to make things clear with everyone. I now own all the stuff to do a podcast, weekly episodes. So make sure you're subscribing and joining in as I bring on my fellow friends and guests to talk about whatever they like and whatever we want to talk about, really. Today I have my friend Porter here joining me today. Porter, you want to introduce yourself for us?
Yeah, my name's Porter, obviously, and friends with Tyler. Very glad to be on this podcast. Live here in Utah. Go to UVU for those people that are part of the den with me. Don't go to BYU. Sorry, guys. And yeah, I'm just living life, working. I work at a guitar shop. I don't know what else to say, but
Hey,
that's
great
me.
introduction. You've been a great friend of mine for about a year now, I think, or a little over a year. So what do you're going to UVU, you say? What are you studying?
Studying software engineering.
Dude, that's above my pay grade. So what are you doing with software engineering? What have you been learning? What's going on with it?
I mean,
More specifically, why do we need to engineer software?
you know, here's the thing: is software engineering is not really my passion. It's not really what I want to do. I'm doing it so that I can get to a good master's program. I have to get an engineering degree.
Where do you want to go for your master's program?
Probably Penn State, maybe Utah.
Penn State.
But Penn State would be the cheapest option for me, I feel like, for a nuclear engineering master's program. That's what I want to do really badly. To answer your question about software engineering, why does software need to be engineered? Well, I mean, dude, I get on my phone every day. I use my phone, and I love listening to music. I love reading books on my phone. I love looking at photos on my phone, going on Instagram, and every single thing on my phone was engineered. Software engineering.
Hey.
So, hey, I get to have a good time scrolling on Instagram and TikTok. Thank you, software engineering,
Hey, I don't think anyone here is blaming you for that. I think you're just the reason why kids don't have attention span nowadays. You're the reason. I blame you.
Hey, I mean, it is what it is, but
Yeah. So you said
people
you want to
make
go
bucks.
into nuclear engineering.
Yeah.
So you must be pro nuclear energy.
Big pro guy. You know how people say, like, I'm a big MAGA guy, or I'm a big liberal guy, I'm a big nuclear guy.
I think people say I'm a big gay guy.
I don't know, maybe. I bet.
I
bet.
often say I'm a big guy.
I say I'm a small guy sometimes.
Hey, there you go.
I'm 5'7".
Yes, we have it on record now. You are 5'7", not short.
And if you see me in the streets, do not come up to me and measure my height, because it might not be 5'7". It might be 5'6"
Yeah.
and a half.
Yeah,
Anyway.
if you're 5'7", I'm 6'3". So,
all right.
and I weigh 215 pounds. Look it up. Dr. Schmidt told me. I'm kidding. Totally lying.
Yeah.
So nuclear engineering.
Back on topic.
You, wrap it up. Bring it back. What are some pros and cons about nuclear energy that people might not know about?
Okay. Yeah. We'll start with the cons, because get the bad stuff out of the way first, and then we get to the good stuff.
I think people want to hear the bad before the good.
The bad stuff is that when we, generate electricity through nuclear power, there's a lot of radioactive waste. And maybe not a lot of it, but I mean, there's radioactive waste, right? And it's scary. It's scary to know that there's this radioactive waste that no matter what you really do with it, it's just going to be radioactive for millions of years. Millions, maybe like a million years. I don't know. Anyway, so that's kind of scary. And, like, you ever seen Chernobyl?
Yeah. Well, the TV show?
The TV show.
I have not.
All right.
I know about Chernobyl.
But you know about it.
Yeah.
Well, what happens is a nuclear power plant, explodes, Chernobyl. That's what happens. And then radioactive stuff gets out into the air and causes people like their flesh to start getting eaten away and stuff. So that's what people are scared of when they hear radioactive waste. They're scared of that, and like it's like kind of threatening them, like, oh my gosh, we could end up like those guys at Chernobyl maybe because of the radioactive waste. But in reality, I mean, that's like a con of it, but it's not like that's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
It's not gonna happen with radioactive waste. So I'd say that's the one bad thing about it. Oh, I got one more.
It's a pretty big con, though.
Big con. It's a big con. It's a big con.
Big con. Big con.
Bitcoin. All right.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
Anyway, the next con I would say is that it just costs a lot of money to generate nuclear power right now.
Okay.
Because here's what's happening is, since Chernobyl, there's another one called Fukushima that's in Japan.
Where's Chernobyl?
Chernobyl's in Ukraine.
Oh, cool.
When that stuff happened, people got scared. And the U.S. got really scared. And the U.S. started making a lot of policies to make it a lot more difficult to do nuclear power. There's just like a lot of like checklists, like we got to check this off, make sure this has happened, make sure this has happened, and make sure this has happened. And so in order for those checklists to be checked, we have to pay a lot of money. It costs like last time I checked, $5 billion to build one.
$5 billion.
$5 billion. That's a lot of money.
That's a lot of money.
Trump put in $2 billion when COVID happened, and everybody got stimulus checks. Everyone.
What a time.
$5 billion. It's a lot of money.
You want to say it one more time for the mic?
$5 billion.
So these policies that they're adding, is it to make sure, because I assume Chernobyl and what'd you say, Fukushima? So what happened with Fukushima? Was it a similar concept of Chernobyl, radioactive waste got out into the public, or?
Well, they're like kind of. Yeah, what happened was there was a tsunami that hit Fukushima.
Oh.
And it just destroyed this nuclear power plant, because nuclear power plants got to be by some big body of water.
Big.
And
bringing up big again. Are you getting personal with me, or?
I mean, you're a big guy.
I'm a big guy.
All right. I'm just kidding.
No, you're not. I'm gonna
cry. I'm bringing up big, but in this sense, I mean, it's got to be a big body of water, and
yeah,
it's so big that like there's an earthquake that happens, tsunami happens, takes out lots of stuff, a lot of people die, but along with it, this nuclear power plant, gets destroyed, leaving an area just like radioactive. There's just a radioactive area.
Yeah.
Like you can't go in that area because it's bad.
Is it now I don't want to get into the nuclear bomb we dropped on Hiroshima. What's the comparison of the radioactive waves? Like, is it the same concept of like there's enough radioactive waste that you can't live there anymore, or is it like slowly getting to a point where you can live there again?
You can't live there.
You can't.
Yeah.
So how long is there a way like potentially to ever get back?
In a couple 100,000 years. Yeah.
Hey, keep talking. I'm just gonna go turn off my air conditioning.
Oh, good idea.
So keep going. I'm listening, and the audience is listening.
But yeah, it's dude, it gets bad because radioactive, like when these power plants explode and let out all this radioactive stuff into the air, it's like a dead zone. It's like you can't go in that zone, or else something's gonna happen. Now, I will say I don't know. We don't know exactly what happens to people when they go into this radioactive area, because we've also seen like over near Chernobyl where it happened. Dogs live there, dude. Like dogs are alive and they live in the radioactive area. But
are they like Fourth ears. What are
Dude,
they?
I think they just look like normal dogs.
They're just dogging.
Yeah, they're just dogging around. They're just having a good time.
Just raw dogging around.
Raw dogging around. They're just raw dogging around. They're out there.
Crazy.
And I don't know how they like live, like what they do. But they
What are
do
they
it.
eating?
I don't know. That's my question. Like the radioactive air. Like they're just breathing it in, and getting oxygen. I don't know.
Getting protein from, radioactive waste.
Yeah.
Maybe it's healthy.
Maybe it's healthy. Maybe we should try it out.
Maybe we're just weak.
Maybe we're just scared. Maybe we gotta think out of the box.
Let's try different things.
Yeah, we gotta try different things. But to answer your question, the area is gonna be radioactive for hundreds of thousands of years. So
That long?
it's gonna take a long time.
It's a long time.
It's gonna take a long time. Half-lives are long
It's a long time.
for uranium-235.
And what makes radioactive waste not able to escape a certain area? Why does it take so long for it to leave? Why is it staying in one spot?
I bet I don't know exactly the answer to that question, but I feel like it could be moved, except if we were to try to move the radioactive air, we would die. I don't know. Actually, I don't know. I don't know why it stays
We'll
in
look
one
it up.
place, but
We'll have to do some research.
we'll have to do some. There's a lot of stuff to research.
There's a ton.
Yeah,
I know nothing.
but I'm just cracking into it. I'm just learning about it. I
You're
think
just
it's
getting
so
started.
interesting, though. I want to
Yeah.
do it. I want to be a nuclear engineer. I think that'd be really cool.
Hey, yeah, that's great.
Mm-hmm.
So those are the cons.
Those are the cons.
What are the pros of nuclear energy?
The pros, dude.
Wait,
there's
can
a lot
I?
of
I
pros.
forgot to ask a question about the cons.
Yeah.
Where do you contain radioactive waste?
So
where's that being stored at, per se?
So yeah, the way that it works is we have these big.
Sorry.
Yeah, we have big containers that we put this radioactive waste into, and we put it underground.
Okay.
And so yeah, that's what they do with it. Sometimes they recycle it. They're working on recycling radioactive waste over in Europe. I don't
They
know
can
if they do it here.
they can use it again.
Yeah.
Make it reusable.
Yep, they make it reusable.
That
Pretty
would be
cool.
good. I bet
That's
people
really
would
cool.
maybe respond to that. I wonder what the negatives of that is.
Yeah, there's definitely going to be
Sounds
negatives.
good,
I
but
feel
what's
like.
wrong
Yeah.
with that?
I know. There's got to be something. But
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see.
And so these bunkers per se, or where they're storing it, how is it concrete, or what keeps it inside of it? What are you building these bunkers out of to keep it contained?
I know that there's a bunker in California that's made out of concrete.
That's it.
Yeah, concrete. I think it's really thick. I think I was reading about it, and it was cracking open, and if that happens, the radioactive waste gets in the air. So, and it's right next to the ocean, so then it gets into the ocean. It's in California.
Yeah.
People like the ocean, surfing and stuff. So
That's not good.
yeah, it's not good. But
the con that you're talking about could be coming to fruition.
Yeah, but here's the thing: is I don't think, in my opinion, I don't know, but just based off of what I've read, what I've seen, I don't think the radioactive waste is honestly gonna if it does anything to anybody, it's not gonna do anything crazy. Now, if you lived on top of let's say there's radioactive waste or left from a nuclear power plant underground, and then some people came and found this area and built a neighborhood over it, probably weird stuff would happen. You might have a couple weird kids, you might become a little bit weird too.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe a third ear or something. I don't know.
I'm hoping for a third leg.
Holy crap.
Wouldn't that be amazing? I would love nuclear. I would love nuclear waste, radioactive waste, if I was able to gain a third leg. from it.
What the freak? That's funny. Yeah, man. I would love to get a third leg as well from nuclear. Oh, dude. But
You're
I
giving
mean,
me some ideas
it
now.
it could grow you a third leg. You know? I don't know.
Don't
I don't
knock it
know.
unless you tried it.
I mean, if you're living there for 15 plus years in your house, and things could happen, you know.
Oh, I'm never down.
But I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm just speculating. I'm just saying things.
and I'm a man of hope, so I would. I hope this could
Hoping
happen.
for that third leg.
I'm hoping for it. I might be praying for it.
Let's make this neighborhood come true. How about it?
Yeah.
I'm putting marketing out there for it.
Yeah. Wait, no, make it like a gated community called the Third Leg Community. Just have all these people living there with all their third legs. We all talk about them.
And we can make it cheaper, you know?
Yeah.
We can make it a lot cheaper.
Yeah.
Don't tell anybody about the nuclear waste.
Oh no, I will.
Or we could make it a lot more because third legs, you know? Promising people good things. All right.
Yeah. So to the pros.
The pros. Yeah. The pros.
A third leg.
Yeah. The pros are you get a third leg if you live in a nuclear waste community.
Rumor has it. The nuclear energy guy here himself.
Yeah.
The engineer, Porter Jordan himself says you will get a third leg.
And when
Let's
I say
move
third
on.
leg, I mean like a third leg.
Oh,
Yeah. So you can run faster.
whoa, what were
know?
you?
More legs, faster running.
There you go.
Okay.
That's what spiders feel.
Exactly, dude. You
Yes.
see those suckers freaking run across the wall and you're trying to kill it, you're freaking
yeah.
out. Dude,
Oh, yeah. They
you
got
can't
8
get
of
them.
them.
You like go to hit them and they're like to the other side of the room. You're like,
yeah.
okay, cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. Sorry, I have 2 legs, bro. I can't keep up with an 8-legged creature.
Oh,
I hate those things, by the
oh,
way.
dude, yeah.
I've
love 'em.
learned to get a little bit like more chill around them though.
Oh yeah, they're.
They're not gonna do anything.
Let me tell you something. They're a little less. I don't have as much scared feelings towards them as I do a hornet.
Yeah.
I see a hornet,
Oh,
I'm ducking.
that's scary stuff, you know?
Oh, I'm running for cover. Spiders, I'm like, want a drink? Stay a while. After he stays a while, I kill him, get him out of here, flush him down the toilet. But
Yeah.
spiders are here to help.
Yeah.
They're not really gonna like do anything harmful to you. So, I mean, they will maybe if you let them. If you mess with them,
If you mess with them.
don't mess with the Black Widow.
Dude. Black Widow, baby.
Scarlett Johansson.
Is that Scarlett Johansson? Oh,
Isn't
she's
she?
Black Widow, yeah.
She is Black Widow.
I was talking about the song.
Oh,
I can't remember who sings it.
there's a song.
I'm your Black Widow, baby.
Oh, dude, is it
Is it
Katy
Katy
Perry?
Perry?
Dang it, dude.
Is it? I think it might be.
No, it's probably not.
Dude, I gotta check, bro.
Oh
I
my
gotta
gosh.
check real quick.
We might have to
Let me check.
pull it up.
Let me pull it
Okay,
up. Let
we're
me see.
pulling it up.
Let me just check.
Meanwhile,
real
we
quick.
will go over our sponsors for the video. Just kidding.
Black Widow.
Pull it up. Black Widow. I think, dude, is it? I feel like
Iggy.
Iggy Azalea, huh?
Yes, it
and,
is.
what's her name?
And Rita Ora.
Yeah, Aura.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't even know who these 2 people are.
What? You don't know Iggy Azalea? She got that one song that's like, boom, 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 boom. First things first, I'm the realest, trying to
The whole world feel it. If you're a Venus and a burner that can hold you down, teach you some lessons of physics that can show you how you want a bad like this.
It's-
Drop it low, let it flow just like this. Hey, cup of Chris, something high.
Yeah, you know who Iggy is.
Do that.
IGGY.
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 I put your name in bold. I'm so fancy. I thought that was Ariana Grande.
You already know I'm in the fast lane from LA to Tokyo.
Yeah,
So.
dude, that's a good one.
Oh man, dude.
I totally thought that was Ariana Grande.
Ariana Grande.
What did she do? Doesn't she do like a popular? Not pop. Well, that's in Wicked. She does sing popular. Popular.
Dude,
But I thought she did something like fancy as well. Oh,
man,
Am
maybe
I
pull
thinking
it
of the
up.
wrong-
What's Ariana Grande's?
Oh, let's just check. I
Check
gotta
it.
check now. I gotta
No,
check.
you gotta check. We gotta check, guys.
Ariana.
We're all about transparency here, and we are gonna fact check ourselves on the podcast.
All right, let's see here. I don't know if if I can find it.
I honestly can't even name one Ariana Grande song.
I can't either. I cannot.
I legit cannot.
Man, she has a lot of albums. A lot of albums. That's what she does with her life. You know, I don't think I'm going to find it.
No, that's fine. We'll
But
move on.
I think...
We can move on.
Yeah, let's just move on.
The pros of nuclear energy.
Back to the pros of nuclear energy. Sorry about that, guys. I get curious, you know, and I got to figure out what's going on,
dude, hey.
or else it nags at me, and I forget about it, and then it shows up later, you know? It's like that.
No.
It's like that sock.
Sock.
You know when you put a pair of socks into the washer,
and one just
and
disappears.
You take it out of the dryer, and one of them's gone, and you sometimes think about it. You keep the sock because you're like, just in case.
It's a one-of-a-kind sock.
Yeah, just in case the other sock shows up, I want to be ready, you know?
Yeah.
So you keep it. You open up your sock drawer every day, and you look at that sock, and you're just like, oh, where is that sock at? The other sock, where did it go? And then all of a sudden, dude, 3 years later, you graduated college now, and boom, there it is. You're moving out. You find it behind the washer or something, or you find it in the bathroom.
Oh,
or
in the most random spots.
Maybe you find it in the kitchen.
Oh, I find mine in the fridge sometimes. I'm like, what was I doing using the sock in the freaking fridge for? Sometimes it's to grab the milk.
Yeah,
the handle's too cold.
It's cold sometimes.
Yeah. And like I like to drink from the jug, you know, so
Okay.
I like to have it like a little.
It's manly.
It's manly.
Yeah.
I consider it manly.
It's like I own this jug of milk. I'm gonna own this jug of milk.
Well, I'm all about saving resources. Why am I gonna dirty a glass? Well, I can just drink it.
Yeah, they make these big, huge jugs out of plastic for nothing, dude. No. You're gonna use it.
I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna save my dishes.
All right, there we go. I like it. Recycling.
Save water.
Is it recycling if you just use it?
I don't know.
Recycle has to like be remade into something.
Uh-huh.
Speaking of being remade into stuff.
Nuclear energy.
The pros of nuclear energy.
We are back.
What's really cool about radioactive waste,
we'll cut that whole conversation out.
Yeah, we'll just get rid of it. No, but the radioactive waste, the cool thing is when you split an atom. So for those of you that don't know how nuclear energy works,
I don't.
You get energy from splitting an atom in half. And so how it works is we get this uranium-235 atom, and we split it in half. It's a lot easier than other elements to split in half. Not to say that you can't split other elements in half. I just think it's really hard. We've got the math and we've got the science to do it to uranium-235. And so we do it to it. And when it splits in half, it makes a ton of energy. It makes so much energy that a little pebble of uranium-235, just a little tiny pebble, would power New York City. And New York City's got a lot of electricity for 15 years. 15 years. Just 15. A little pebble. We got a lot of uranium-235 out there. Okay?
Where do you mine that at?
I think like Uzbekistan, I think.
Uzbekistan.
Yeah. There's like some places, I think, in the U.S., but the big place is Uzbekistan, I think.
That's interesting.
If I'm saying that correct. It's one of the stands. It's out there. It's one of those stands.
Not Afghanistan. Not you guys.
Not Iran.
I stand.
I actually got a lot of questions about Iran right now.
Pop them.
What is going on? I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, dude, it's I mean, obviously, like, it's not talked about as much lately.
It's not.
Because I mean, we live in modern media, correct? Where one story is going to take over the world, and the next story that comes up, we forget about the last story.
Yeah.
Where Iran was, we all thought we were going to war with Iran 2 weeks ago.
No,
We're not even 2 weeks removed from the fact that, like, we were going to go to war with Iran.
Yeah.
So, I don't even know, honestly, like, in a sense of everything, but from what I've gathered is Iran was close again to a nuclear weapon. They've been close since the 90s. And Israel was not about it. They don't want Iran to have a nuclear weapon.
Scary.
It is scary.
Given it's a nuclear weapon.
Yeah.
That scares me.
It does scare a lot of people, actually.
Mm-hmm.
And if you give a country that chance, like death to America,
Yeah.
and wants us dead,
Mm-hmm.
giving them a nuke is not the greatest option in the
Yeah.
world. Even though I don't think they could ever nuke us. Never say never.
Never say never.
So essentially what happened is Iran was having enough of it. They put a strike on Iran, killing like their top officials building the nuclear weapon.
Mm-hmm.
And then Iran just full force attacked Israel. And Trump stepped in and they sent these bombs to bomb Iran's nuke sites. So there's three official sites or something like that, and they bombed all three of them.
Really?
Just obliterated them.
Okay.
So the rumor has it is that they obliterated them. Yeah, and some, I mean, I don't know if they're trolls or not, but like you got people on X saying, "Oh, they didn't do anything to us." Like those were old facilities; they didn't get the new ones. But
Oh, so there's other nuclear facilities.
well, the thing about it is I feel like sometimes you have like these are Iranian people that are like posting that, and if their goal is to get us to like divide against our government or something, they're doing their job. So
Yeah.
who knows if they're actually like telling the truth about that or
Yeah.
not? Because their main goal could just be to cause division because Americans would believe it.
Yeah.
So anyway, so we did that, and then everyone got mad, and everyone's like, "Oh my gosh, Trump's gonna get us into war," and everyone's freaking out. I didn't think there was anything to freak out about. I thought it was crazy we bombed Iran. I didn't think we'd do such a thing,
Yeah.
but we did it. I didn't think we were going to war. So then Iran like stops oil to us, and then like a day later they're like, "No, we'll talk about a peace deal." And so they agreed upon a ceasefire. Peace.
Okay.
And then it's just crazy to me that you have 24 hours until the ceasefire or whatever gets into place, put in action, and they're still bombing this like shit out of each other. They're just like still going. They're like, well, we got 24 hours, no time to waste. So they're still going at each other, and that's when Trump dropped the infamous F bomb. He's like, you got two countries that have been doing this for a long time that don't know what they're doing, and that caused a bunch of controversy too, because everyone's like, hey, why is the U.S. president saying an F word on national television? Meanwhile, you go read those people's posts, and they're just dropping the F word a ton too. So
Yeah.
it's not like they got any moral stand on him. Like, people swear. What are we going to, like, what's so shocking about it? Like, we think Obama never swore. Think Biden never swore. Like, they all swear. So I guess they just don't like how he did it in front of people. But
Yeah.
what are you going to say? So anyway, since that time, I haven't heard anything. I just know it caused a lot of controversy. But people thought Trump was involved with Israel more than he's led on to believe, because a lot of people think that we're just protecting Israel. Like Candace Owens hates Israel a lot.
Really?
Oh yeah. I don't know why. They just like, I'm like on the middle. I'm like, I don't have any hate. I don't have any love towards Israel. But everyone hates Israel, so I don't know. Not everyone, obviously, but there's really big conservative people that hate Israel. So to my knowledge, they're in a ceasefire
They're in a ceasefire.
and they're discussing peace deals. I think the
Okay.
ceasefire goes for like 90
Okay.
days. So we're probably on week 2 of that.
All right.
I don't know, dude.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
That is crazy.
But now we're worried about this big beautiful bill that Trump just signed. That no tax on tips,
Yeah.
no tax on overtime, cutting 16 million people off Medicaid. Well,
That's crazy.
I mean, there's just like,
It's crazy.
it's crazy, but
And it got signed?
I just don't think it's like what it's said to be.
Yeah.
I don't think 16 million people are losing Medicaid. I think there's people that take advantage of the Medicaid.
Oh, definitely.
They just arrested.
There are people that take advantage for sure.
Oh yeah, there's people that take advantage of it.
Let me tell you, dude. When I was out at summer sales, I knocked door to door every day, many different neighborhoods. We would always look for people that got $40,000 of income or more, because we had there's this tax credit that you would get for solar panels.
Oh,
if you made more than $40,000.
You're a big solar guy, huh?
Big solar guy? Not really, I'd say. Honestly, solar's not like that great. It's good, but it's not like
It's not nuclear.
It's better than coal and oil and gas. There you go.
Hot take.
That's a hot take, I guess, for some people out there.
I'd say coal's better. I don't think it's good for the environment, but I think it's better.
All right. Oh, you know what? You might be right about that. Not better for the environment.
Damn straight.
I'm talking.
I know more than this guy.
I'm talking about the environment. Now,
yes, we know you believe in climate change.
Oh my goodness.
Sorry. Keep going with solar panels.
What was I saying? I can't remember.
You were selling, and if people had a $40,000 or something,
they would get the tax credit. Now, there's these people out there that, there's nothing wrong with them at all.
Mm.
But, like, I would just be going door to door, and then I'd, like, be like, hey, how much do you make per year? And they're like, oh, I'm on disability, and nothing's actually wrong with them. They're just, like, chilling. They're getting paid by the government and just chilling in their house. Mm-hmm. Nothing's wrong with them. And I'm like, all right, you do you. But, like, that's kind of what I feel like Medicaid's like, is, like, some people out there, they qualify for it, and then they just keep it coming, Yeah. But, like, nothing's actually wrong anymore. It's just, like, take advantage of it. And you can. You can take advantage of these things.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you can. And so, I'm basically what I'm saying is, like, definitely, there are people out there that take advantage of Medicaid. Like 100%, there's people like that. I'm not saying that, everybody does.
No.
Dude, people need it, People need Medicaid.
I'm
People
all about
will
it.
die if they don't have Medicaid, probably, So,
yeah.
But some people don't need it, and they do take advantage of it. Okay.
No,
anyways, that's what I'm saying.
It's a very good point.
Yeah.
Well, it's like anything in life. You got bad apples and you got bad people in certain aspects of, like, I remember, like, when the whole defund the police thing was going on, it's like, well, you don't really mean, like, defunding the police.
Mm-hmm.
Because not all police officers are bad. You got some, people that are jerks and take advantage and think they're, like, above the law.
Yeah.
And those people suck. But not everyone's like that. Like, there's good cops out there that are trying to protect you and the community.
Yeah.
And just because there's a bad apple doesn't mean we throw all of them away.
Yeah, I agree.
You get rid of the bad apple and you keep the good ones.
Yeah.
And for those of you that like apples, not really consider myself a fruit eater. You will eat the apples. And I do love apples, though. But
they're really good.
Yeah, they're very good.
Apples and bananas. Those are my favorite.
What do you think? Green apples or red apples?
I like red apples.
I like red apples, too.
Crispy red apples. Ooh, come on.
Delicious.
They're really good, actually.
I don't mind a good green one, though.
I don't mind a good green one, either. I think it's pretty good.
I'm trying to think of, like, the perfect time to eat a good green one.
But yeah, I don't really feel like eat bacon.
There's got to be bacon there.
Bacon, caramel. A caramel, bacon, green apple. How do we even make that? I don't know, but
I'll find a way.
Make it, bro.
I'll find a way, dude. I'll tell you, bacon makes everything good.
It does.
You
dude.
put anything with bacon.
Oh, dude, let me tell you a tragedy.
Oh no.
The other morning.
Do I want to hear this?
Oh, you might not. I'll tell you if you need to close your ears or not.
Okay.
But the other morning, I woke up. I was excited because I was going to do my physical therapy, and then I was going to make myself some breakfast because physical therapy is taxing. And I finished my physical therapy. I was feeling it, and I was like, I'm hungry. Went to go make myself some bacon egg sandwiches, dude. Oh my gosh, because bacon's so good. My bacon was moldy. I bought it last week.
What?
I bought it last week. It was moldy. It was blue. I was
Ew.
like, what the freak? I mean,
Eat it?
not all of it was blue, but like most of it was blue.
Eat it?
No, I didn't.
Did you cut off the parts that were blue?
No, I just threw it away. I don't know. I don't know.
You
I don't
don't
know how
wanna-
mold works,
I don't either.
but like maybe if we cut off the bad part, then the rest is good. I don't know, but like I feel like maybe it's already infected.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Back to the bad apple analogy. Just because you got a piece of something with mold on it doesn't mean you throw everything away. You just
Yeah,
cut the bad part out
piece out.
and then eat the rest. Dude, yeah, I don't know about mold because I wonder if mold. Like, I feel like with bread growing up, I don't know if this was the best way to do it. Maybe this is why I'm.
The way you are, you ate some moldy bread growing up every day.
I just would tear off the bad part and just eat the rest of the
Really?
bread. Yeah.
Wow.
I'm alive.
All right.
Barely breathing, but I'm alive.
Yeah, this guy doesn't know how to breathe. He's eating too
Oh.
many. All right.
There's a joke in there. Someone else.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right.
Rip.
Let's not get into it.
So-
Let's not get into it.
I gotta contain myself sometimes. No, so
Just like nuclear power, radioactive waste needs to be contained.
yeah,
All right.
I'm the
Back
same.
to nuclear power.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
No,
Okay, say
so-
what you're gonna say.
No, I think this is a good segue. I don't remember what I was gonna say honestly.
Well, let's get back to the pros then of nuclear power.
Oh,
I'll be
is there
quick
another
on it.
pro?
There's a lot of pros.
There's a lot of pros.
It's cheaper, it's more efficient, and it's clean. There are 0 emissions from it.
Zero.
The only emissions that you're going to get from it are if the power tools you're using to make the power plant aren't powered by nuclear power already, they're probably powered by something that's giving out emissions. But that's the only emissions that a nuclear power plant will give off. Pretty cool.
I think nuclear energy is also interesting because how does it power, like, how is it powering homes? Is it like, I'm kind of dumb with this, so help me out here. Is it like, so you have the atom thing, right? You were talking about an atom
Break the atom
splits,
apart.
break the atom, use water to boil it, correct?
Yes.
And so then what? Like, what's it doing? Is it like going through like a pipe to like how is it like electricity? You see the power cords, power lines, and they all go out. That's how it passes electricity. How is nuclear energy getting passed around?
Mm-hmm.
Like, how am I powering my home with it?
Well,
Are you powering your home with it?
I wish, dude. That'd be sick.
So you can power your home with it.
You could definitely.
How do you
power-
do it?
I'll
That's
show
my
you.
question.
I'll tell you. So, have you ever seen a hamster running its wheel?
Mm-hmm.
Same thing. Same thing. Steam.
Okay.
Same thing. It's moving, creating energy.
All right. So basically what you're saying for the dummies watching, not me. Also, by the way, I'm sorry. I'm new to this. I
I'm
don't
just
really
trying
know
to
how
make it like.
I don't know how to ask good questions.
No, it's good.
So a hamster running around a wheel.
Like, yeah, like, oh man.
Explain it to me.
I'm trying to think about how to explain this. I mean, the hamster around a wheel is like the best thing that I can give you.
So it's running around a wheel, and then what's transpiring?
What's transpiring?
Like what? I'm still confused how it gets let out.
Well, it's
Is
a
it-
lot of energy. It's like
You're just spinning a ton of energy
a lot of energy.
out, dispersing it out to
Mhm.
places.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so, can I still plug in like something in the wall and be fine?
Yeah.
Great. Does it require cables and like electricity to do it, or that's what's powering the electricity? Is the nuclear energy?
Yeah, it needs cables and electricity.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm learning so
Well,
much
the
already.
electricity comes from the nuclear power plant. It goes through the cables, gets to the person's house. It's not like, all right, nuclear power, we split apart this atom, and then somehow this like the energy is just gonna like go out.
I'm figuring.
wirelessly. No, it's like
Well, that's what I thought for a
it's
second.
like a coal plant, you know? It is like a coal plant. It's just like, you know, we burn the coal, get a lot of heat and a lot of energy, and then it creates electricity, and we send it off into wires to places, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's how it works.
That's what I was kind of thinking, but
Yeah. It's the same.
I just feel like nuclear energy isn't really much of a thing here in the United States.
It's not. It's not. It is 20% of our electricity every
Do you
year,
think we
though.
go that way though in the future?
Oh, for sure. I mean, just the way things are with nuclear power now, like, and with like computers, you know, computers can do human jobs. And so, you know, the reason that Chernobyl happened is because a human error happened. Somebody made a mistake. But if a computer was in charge of that job, it wouldn't get tired, it wouldn't forget things, it would just do its job, you know?
We wouldn't even know what Chernobyl is.
Yes, exactly. So, we got computers to do jobs now, and we don't use this we don't have to use the same exact nuclear reactor. There's different nuclear reactors out there. There's molten salt reactors now, which are way better, way more stable than, you know, boiling water. You know, it's a lot more stable. It's not going to explode.
Mm-hmm. How much water do you have to use a day maybe to...
Dude, I wonder. I wonder how much they go through. Like, honestly.
Yeah.
I bet it's a lot, though. Because it powers a lot of homes, a lot of cities.
Mm-hmm.
But I've wondered, actually, something to look up, something to research.
Something to do my homework on.
Exactly. I'm always looking for some homework, some things to research,
Yeah.
so it's good.
Yeah.
Thanks.
So, hey, thank you for your thoughts on nuclear energy.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it.
I like it.
I'm learned.
Yeah.
I now know.
It's cool stuff.
We're going to take a break. I'm going to ask you a
Alright.
question.
All right.
These are the 3 random questions I have written down for you today. What's your go-to meal at Chuck E. Cheese?
Oh, pizza, right? Pepperoni pizza. I think.
You ever been to Chuck E. Cheese?
I've been to Chuck E. Cheese.
Is that what you would get?
Pepperoni pizza. What else
Now-
do they have there? They got salads or something?
Now, I
Does
don't
Chuck
know.
E. Cheese still exist?
That's what I was wondering.
It was awesome.
It seems like you might have known.
I love Chuck E. Cheese.
You've been.
I've been.
You've been.
Recently? No.
So why'd it close?
I don't know. Went out of business, maybe.
It says here, predators. I assume because they were rats. Predators were getting attracted to that area.
Oh.
And it closed because of predators going to that area.
Wait,
specifically.
really?
Yeah.
Really?
That's what I heard.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. When you get
That actually kind of makes sense.
kids and animals there's a lot of predators.
Mm-hmm.
It's not good. Okay. Anyway,
Pepperoni pizza.
pepperoni pizza.
That's what
Why are you so damn political?
You know, I don't know. I like to know what's going on, you know, out there in the world.
What
I
is
like to
going
be
on?
caught up. And so and I also just like to think about like you know, these big issues that people have, like how they're not actually that big of issues. Like people just
Climate change.
people make them way big, way bigger than they are.
Climate change.
Climate change is
That's what the rumor has it.
climate change.
I've read your feed, Porter. I've done my research on you. I've seen your feed about climate change. It's a lot.
It's a lot.
It's a concerning amount, actually.
All right. What are you seeing about it?
I call you Preda Jordanberg.
What?
Greta Thornburg. Or what's that?
Oh, what the? Greta Van. No, I can't remember.
I don't even know.
I know what you're talking about.
No, I like that. I like that you're staying caught up and staying educated
I like
on
to stay
issues.
educated.
So, that is such a... Speaking of educated, that leads perfectly into the next question. Last question. Who is your celebrity crush?
All right. Celebrity crush. Right now, I'm really just thinking. Well, sorry. Right now, I mean, all time or right now? I'm gonna do both.
Please.
All time, Jennifer Aniston.
Hmm.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
she's awesome. She's got it.
Mm-hmm.
She's got it.
In the bag.
Friends, don't get me started.
Hated Friends.
Hey, it's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Not everybody likes Jennifer Aniston, but I do. In today and age, I'd have to say Sydney Sweeney. Ooh, dude. Sometimes I gotta look up the drink, the buy drinks. I gotta look up the commercials with Sydney Sweeney in it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm like, ooh. That's
You ever
nice.
watching the Dr. Squash commercials?
I love those ones.
Are you a
Am I a
dirty boy?
Squashian? I'm a dirty boy sometimes. I need to clean myself up with.
With her bath soap?
Oh my god!
Were you one of those people?
What the freak? No.
Why
That was
were you
not
buying
me.
that soap?
No.
I saw it in your shower.
What
I
was
done
up
my
with
research.
What was up with that stuff?
I
by
knew
the
you'd say
way?
Sydney
Bath
Sweeney.
soap.
I know you would say Sydney
All
Sweeney. I
right.
have it right here. Why would you buy her soap, and how
Is that
much
her
was it?
soap? Soap? Is that her soap? Dr.
saw it.
Squatch? Dr. Squatch.
No, they made soap of her bathwater.
Really?
Yeah.
Dr. Squatch did.
Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Great marketing campaign.
It might be in my soaps that I have.
I saw it.
I have some Dr. Squatch bars right now. They smell really good.
Did any of them say Sydney Sweeney on them?
Dude, if Sydney Sweeney
Yes or yes? True or true?
They don't say Sydney Sweeney, but that'd be cool.
So you support
Would
the
that
fact
be cool?
So you support the fact that she used her bathwater as soap.
I didn't even know that happened.
Sounds like you're getting political again.
All right.
All right, moving on. Thank you for your questions and answers, Porter. That was Q&A from
Dr.
Tyler.
Squatch.
So
Sponsor of our video.
no, they didn't sponsor this. I am not accepting their sponsor because I think it's insanely gross, quite frankly, to use a woman's bathwater as soap.
Okay, is that a joke or is that real? I just got to know.
Oh, it's real, baby. Now, Porter, for those of you that don't know, I mean, how I found you and I wanted you to come on today is I've seen you all over TikTok and Instagram.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So what do you do? What are you posting on there? You want to tell the audience? I'm sure they've seen you.
Mm-hmm.
You've been quite famous recently.
I've been posting cover songs. Just cover songs. Me playing the guitar, piano. Sometimes if you go on my TikTok, you'll see that.
You sing.
But I sing along with it, yeah. I do like little snippets.
And you play guitar.
And I play guitar. Guitar, piano, sing, whole shebang.
Shebang shabob.
Mm-hmm. That's it.
Nice. What's your favorite song that you've done a cover for so far?
Oh, that's a good question.
I know that's why I asked it.
I'd have to say my favorite song I've done a cover of so far is probably gotta be. Let me think.
Any day now.
What is it? I'm sure I'm like spacing the name, but I know the name of it. Die with a Smile.
Die with a Smile.
Bruno Mars and Lady Gaga. That's a good one.
Dude, did you hear that one story about Lady Gaga? It's actually quite sad.
Oh no. What happened?
Did you hear she was crying the other day?
What was she
And do you know
called?
how she was?
No.
Somebody poked her face. Poker face. All right, I thought it was funny.
Poker face.
Poker face. So
Did she
Sorry.
got poked in the face.
she got poked in the face.
She was
got-
crying.
somebody poked her face.
Man, she could write about that or something.
I think she did.
Maybe she
I think it's called poker face.
maybe she makes poker face.
She has a song.
Poker face. Poker face.
She's literally telling you to poke her face, Porter.
Wait, that's a good
Are you
song.
gonna poke her face or not?
I'll poke her face. You ever been poked on Facebook? I'll poke her on face. I'll poke her on Facebook.
I think you gotta
her
poke her now.
face. Book account. I
love it.
All right.
So you sing.
I'm a singer.
Yeah, you don't have to brag.
I didn't
So-
know. I didn't know I was a singer till recently.
Oh, recently.
Recently.
So this is
couple years.
like one of those things you just came out as a singer.
Yeah.
Mm.
So it's like when people. It's like when.
You say it, Porter. You came out as a singer.
Yeah, I came out as a singer.
You are a singer.
I'm a singer. I'm a singer.
That's so good for you. I love that for you. And let
Thanks.
me. Can I just say honestly, and I think that people I'm not judging you for being a singer.
Okay.
Like the fact you came out and told me you're a singer,
Okay.
I'm supporting you,
Okay. Yes.
and I love
Thank
you for
you.
that.
Thank you. Yeah.
I love how you were able to do that on this
I'm-
podcast.
I'm a singer.
You're a singer.
I'm a singer. Feels good to say it. I'm a singer, guys. I'm a singer.
Mhm.
All right.
Yeah.
Am I a good singer? I don't. I
TBD.
personally, I have a lot of things that I think I need to work on. Okay,
Hit
like
notes.
I'm very, very critical of myself. But I mean, people say I sound good. I don't know if I believe them, but anyway.
Yeah, I think too many people are just trying to tell you what you want to hear.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what.
Yeah. Tell me the real
You
stuff.
need to work on some stuff.
I gotta work on stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta hit the notes right
Hit the notes.
on the dot.
Take note.
Take note, Jazz.
Jazz.
I'm so sad about Donovan Mitchell and Rudy Gobert.
I need to stop bouncing around too much.
We're from Utah, as you can't tell.
Yeah, go Seahawks. From Utah, go Seahawks. So, I do miss. Actually, I don't know if I miss Donovan Mitchell, but I'm excited for the Jazz.
Rudy
future.
Gobert, though. And Joe Ingles, dude.
I miss Joe.
Jingles.
Jingling
He's
Joe,
awesome.
dude. Slow mo Joe. I related to that. I consider myself like slow mo Ty. You know, I'm like out there on the court, just
Let me make a 3-pointer right now. Perfect.
in
Did
slow
it.
motion.
He does that.
People have
Slow-mo
filmed
Ty or
me
slow-mo
playing
Joe?
basketball, and I am not. I mean, I'm like, whoa, why are you recording in slow motion? They're like, no, this is live. This is real.
This is real. You're just
No,
a slow
no editing. No, I'm not a slow poke.
You're chilling. Is
I'm
that what
just-
you're...
I'm just a guy that controls my destiny and I control what I'm doing, and I don't get rushed. I don't get bothered by anything or anyone.
You're in
honestly.
control.
I'm in control.
Where other people are being controlled
Mhm.
by the ball.
They're being
You're
determined.
controlling
Yes.
the ball.
They're being deterred, and like their
Controlled.
determination is dependent upon other people.
Oh, yeah.
They're letting other people get into their head or determining how they're going to react to something. Me, I don't give a crap.
Yeah.
Oh, you hit a 3 on me? watch this. I'll hit 2 on you.
Ooh.
Like 2 threes.
Did you?
Oh, I did.
Holy crap.
And half. I had a game winner.
2.5 3-pointers?
My junior Jazz team was down 5 points. I had the last 2 threes to win the game. That was me. I'm sure. Look it up. KSL wrote a whole article about it.
Is it called Big Guy Tie?
Big Guy Ty hit clutch shots. Celebrating at Taco Bell after with friends and family.
What'd you get? Taco Bell.
Oh, I don't remember. But I think it had to do with something like a quesarito.
Ooh.
Does anyone remember what the quesarito was like?
Those were good.
Why don't we bring that back?
Or like the Frito.
Oh,
my gosh. that
what
stuff
are
was
those
good,
called, dude?
What is it called?
Oh, those were so good. They had the little
and they were
Frito.
cheap, dude.
Oh,
They
so
were nice.
cheap.
Oh. Taco Bell does it good, bro. They do it good.
Well, here's the thing. It's like I still eat there. I still like it, but they used to have better stuff.
They used to have better stuff. I agree.
So, anyway, I want to keep talking about your singing. So, you've lately been writing songs, correct? And you're struggling with production, from what I remember.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm not. I used to make a lot of EDM music back in the day. No recording words at all, or like vocals, or recording anything. All MIDI, and I would say I was pretty good at it. I got a hang of
Right.
it. But once it comes to recording with a mic, like actual sounds, like guitar, piano, a voice, especially a voice, that's tough for me, and I can't do it anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know how to like mix it. I don't know how to mix it, make it sound good. Bring out the highs and lows.
Mm-hmm.
So I need somebody that can do that for me. But luckily, 2 days from now, I am meeting with an audio engineer to record some of my stuff. So
Good.
I'm excited
That's
about
good.
that. Yeah.
That's exciting. No, I'm happy for you. We were actually just at a local open mic place down the street,
Oh yeah.
and you were able to sing for everybody.
Yep.
You sang a song
I did.
that has no title. I found out.
It has no title. I'm
What?
starting to think
What are you
it's
gonna call it? Take Me Home, Baby?
Take Me Home, Baby. I don't know. I'm starting to think it needs to like a Staying With You Tonight or something. Staying With You Tonight.
Dude.
Giving up, staying with you tonight. That's one of the lyrics, but
I'm sorry, you can't stay with me tonight, but you can another night if you want.
all right, tomorrow.
Okay.
Listen.
Yeah, dude. I mean, all right. Here's from an audience perspective.
Yeah, I want to hear what the audience has to say.
Now, I'm a guy that, live music's live music. I don't really get thrilled by it, and I won't lie though, there was a couple people before you that kind of got my attention. They were like really engaging and they had some decent songs, and I feel like for me, if I were you, I would have been pooping myself because all these people are really getting the crowd engaged.
Mm-hmm.
People are laughing and enjoying their music. They're clapping along. They're singing along, even though they don't even know the words. They're just like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, dude, you went up there and you were able to deliver a great performance, and people were able to clap and sing along with you. So, I mean, you weren't one of those people that just went up there and everyone just talked. People were listening. I saw people singing too. I saw it. I almost filmed it, but I thought I'd just keep it on you. Because, attention. A Star is Born, basically.
A Star is Born.
Great movie.
That's a great movie.
So, anyway, I thought you did great, man. You do
Thank
have
you.
a lot of potential in singing.
Mm-hmm.
I hope you can figure out all of that on the other. And the plan is to drop an EP soon?
Mm-hmm. I'm trying to drop an EP. Maybe like 6 songs.
6 songs?
Yeah.
Now, where do you want to go with music?
Oh man, that's a good question. I honestly just I want people to like my music that I put out there. And I want to perform it live.
Mm-hmm.
I want people to want for me to perform it live,
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to just like try to book, like, oh my gosh, where can I book this weekend to see if people like my music? I don't want to do that. I want it to be like, please come to North Dakota and sing for us. I want it to be like that. So I'd want to go on tour and like, I'd want to perform for people and show them that. But mostly I just want people to like my music.
Yeah.
People to be like, listening to my music. The goal, the dream would be, I'm walking down the street one day. Somebody's in their car, and I can listen to their music, and they're listening to my song that I wrote, that I produced. That'd be crazy. It's crazy, but that's like the dream. That's the goal.
That's the goal.
That's the goal. Wow. That's a big goal, dude. That's a big goal. Big goal.
It's a big goal.
But
are you gonna achieve that goal? Is that a smart goal?
I'm gonna try to achieve that goal. I'm gonna achieve it. I don't know how long it's gonna take me, but I'll be patient.
Just don't get too famous for this podcast.
Yeah.
I want to keep having you on. I think I'm gonna have you on again before your EP. I would love to help promote that and help get people to watch or listen to your music.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Because you do have an incredible voice and you're a great singer, by the way.
Thank you.
Yeah, Porter. Well, let's see how long we've been going here. Just under an hour. You have anything else you want to talk about? Anything you're feeling? Any questions for me?
I've asked a lot of questions. I guess I got a couple questions for you. I mean,
go away.
like, dude, this podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Where did this come from? I thought you were gonna comedy, do some stand-up comedy and stuff, but now it's
Mm-hmm.
just a podcast, which has been really fun. So, like,
Yeah. That's a great
where does this
question
come
too.
from?
Where's this coming from? Dude, I don't even know, honestly. I have a friend, Christian, who was my first guest on the podcast. He kind of helped inspire it. But I feel like, I mean, this is so niche, but it's just like I listen to Joe Rogan, not all the time, but I listen to him have some guests that I really like. And he just makes like podcasts like enjoyable to listen to. He's able to talk to people about what they like and what they're passionate about. And I feel the same way too. Like I just think there's people out there that have passions and hobbies, and if I can just sit them down, I mean, I'm very new. I'm not great at interviewing. I'm not great at, but I'll get there.
You've been
I hope.
great today. So
Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
I stutter. I confuse some things, but
Mm-hmm.
and
Get a
I'm learning.
little bit political.
I do get
Sometimes.
political.
Maybe that
Hmm.
was me, but
Oh, I think I was the one that said, yeah, Iran, Israel. I think I was the one that talked about that. But
dude, that was good though.
yeah,
I needed to know that stuff, so
yeah,
I needed to be caught up to the
yeah.
current state of the world. All right, anyway.
I want to try stand-up comedy. I haven't yet, and I've always thought about it, but I think the podcast would help me hopefully get there. It's just I get nervous about like I was talking about you performing in front of all those people. I'm just
Mm-hmm.
scared about going up there and someone's more funny than me,
It's scary, dude.
and
It's scary.
and I have to perform that. It's something that I just gotta try and do, and something I gotta perfect and
Yeah.
get talented at.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, just the podcast it's just fun, man. I have a lot of great friends. I have a lot of great people I know in my life that
Yeah.
have unique personalities and unique experiences, and just thought it'd be fun to have them on. And I don't really care to make this a big thing. I just care to have fun. And
Yeah.
if this video gets 5 views, I had fun with you today, and that's all that
Mm-hmm.
matters to me.
Yeah.
It's like at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter what the success of this podcast goes. I just want to have fun with
You
it.
just want to have fun.
I just want to have fun.
And it was fun.
It was a fun podcast, man. I hate to admit this to the audience. So I am so new at this, so bad at this. Last night, Porter and I, on Sunday, filmed this podcast, and we did so good. It was a great conversation. I'd argue that this one was a little better.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot to hit record on the audio. So, I mean, we had it filming, we had everything correct and everything right, had everything looking beautiful and nice, except me hitting record on the audio. So when I went to upload, I had no audio. And so, my fault, but we're learning. We're getting better at it. Today I had it all ready to go,
All ready to go.
We have it recording.
It's recording.
So,
Yeah.
no, I'm just having fun with it, so.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, man. Hey, good luck with everything. You want to drop your tell everyone your social media?
Yeah. My social media guys. Find me on TikTok and Instagram. You can also find me on Facebook if you do that still. But at porter.jdn on Instagram and at porterjordan25 on TikTok. Go there or be square. Wait. Be there
Be
or
there,
be
yeah,
square. Yeah,
yeah.
I could say that too. Go there. Go follow there or be square. All right? Square up, dog.
Square up.
I have good content on there.
Hey.
Maybe if the singing and the guitar playing isn't good, you can look at my beautiful face. Actually, never mind.
Oh, dude, yeah. No, this was fun. Heck of a podcast. Appreciate your time, and I hope you have a great rest of your night. Thank you.
Thanks.
Goodbye, everybody.